What's up, everyone? It's Cannan back with another Wuthering Waves EP reaction, and this one is for Qiuyuan. It is called Where the Blade Never Sleeps. Very interested to see how this goes. Seems like this one came out way quicker than Galbrena's did. It's like her combat showcase came out, then her Resnier showcase came out, and then they waited a couple of days for her EP. Or Qiuyuan's, it was like boom, boom, boom. Came one right after the other. So I'm a little late to this. The day this goes up is actually the day he goes live in the game. So I hope your pulls go great. And I hope you guys, whoever wants him and his weapon, gets him. But let's get through this because I've been recording a while now and I am starving, so let's get through this. If you guys enjoy our content, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click the like button, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Let's see what we got here. Hoping for some good music and some good art. Where the Blade Never Sleeps. Art already looks amazing. Wow. Okay. All devoured by the tide of night. That's a nice line. No fear to spare. Ooh, man, these lyrics are kind of hard. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is good. This guy is aura farming big time. Oh, this is good. I love this beat. I draw the blade. One slash to sever sins and blame. Ooh, this is good! Oh my gosh! That flow! My aura uncontained. Yeah, that's about right. What the heck? I'm a man of my word and my deed. I judge not right or wrong. I tread the far path through perilous ways. Hide my scars, seal my tears away. We got two sets of lyrics. I can't read both. Woo! That was good. Wow, that was over before I knew it. 3 minutes and 18 seconds went by quick. Wow. Okay, so for one, the beat, the flow, that was great. So obviously all of this is from Qiuyuan's perspective. I love the art. Once again, going with like the ink painting like thing going, like it's, or oil painting maybe. Jess would know more about that than I would, but like just wow. Cold Wind's bite through the bamboo grove. Once again, all this bamboo immersion and oh, it's the word I'm looking for, imagery and all that. A pale moon hangs as leaves fall shattered. The flute lifts when the leaves descend, all devoured by the tide of night. My sword stained by shadow's hue cuts through ambush with no fear to spare. Like, it's like if he's pretty much saying, you mess with me, you're done. I'm putting you down. Like, wow. Like, he is like not, blood drips from the blade like ink, which once again, all of this usage of like ink and all that, make it like an old ink painting and all that. Like, it's literally, and like, I don't know, like the blood of his enemies is like the ink for the story that he's telling. Like, wow. Rumors fall where the edge strikes true. The sharpened steel gleams cold as frost. Every leaf that stirs is my foe. Mountains ahead, each one of my. And look at this art. It is so amazing. My gosh. Like, look at this. I pierce the wind. I pierce the mist. And trace my sheath for memories, the price of peace. Woo! Pretty much saying, I'll do whatever if it means that peace will be brought, then I will do it. It's a small price to pay. The sharpened steel gleams, cold as like, the lyrics in this are cold. Like, and when I say cold, I don't mean bad. Like, there's no other way to explain it. This dude is aura, like, big time. Like, it's almost a shame that we got so little of him during the actual finale. And of course, he's going to be in phase 2, but it's going to be like a prequel quest where it takes place before the finale. But I mean, we may learn a lot about him in it. It is about his quest from leaving Hulong to come to Renesita to find Scar. So, but I gotta tell you one thing. I wouldn't want this guy on my trail. The fact that Scar like laughed at this guy and was not intimidated by him whatsoever shows how crazy and tough Scar is. Yeah, but I wouldn't want this guy on my back. Like, who? It's almost scary to think about. I'm a man of my word and my deed. So that pretty much says he is not giving up on finding Scar. He will not give up. He will hunt Scar down until either one of them is done. So it makes me wonder, since Qiuyuan is not really a Renesita character, um, even though he was included in the finale, like, are we going to see more of him in 3.0? Like, are we literally going to keep running into him? Because the Fraxidus is our enemy, and so he's going to be going wherever the Fraxidus is, hoping that it'll lead him to Scar. So it makes me wonder if 2.7 is not going to be like, because the thing with gotcha games is they do long-term storytelling. We will eventually return to past regions sometime for like events and stuff like that. And like certain characters, yes, they will be gone from the story for an extended amount of time, but they'll always come back because they're part of that story arc. With Qiuyuan, it's kind of weird because he was introduced at the very end of the Renesita arc. He is not a Renesita character. And so I'm guessing a lot of people expected that we'll get his quest in 2.7, then we'll never see him again. But I don't know. It seems like he's going to be a part of it for a while, because if he says he's a man of his word and his deed, then he's not going back to Hulong until he finds Scar. So Scar's got someone on his trail that might just be the end of him. Hide my scars, seal my tears away. Hide everything, pretty much. I draw the blade, one slash to server sins and blame. Like he told Scar, it'll take one strike to end you. That I like how they brought that back. End this life for what lies beyond. and forge anew the glory of my sword. Glory. And like warriors like this, that's all that matters to them is glory. Look at this art. It is amazing. Okay, so I'm not gonna read every single lyric because we'd be here forever. Um Evil tongues falter as I strike. Like, look at this art. He looks like a monster almost as he's tearing through these enemies. Like, I love the imagery. That's one thing that I love about Wuthering Waves. I love, like, especially in the art. Like, if you go back and look at the early concept art of Wuthering Waves, I love the dark imagery. Even though we're in places like Renacita during the carnival. It's a party, everyone's having fun. There's still that dark underlying thing about the world of Wuthering Waves, the world of Solaris, where like not everything is well. You know, like we spent all of the Renacita arc knowing that Leviathan was in the depths waiting. Um, and it's even like if you go back to Hulong, there are still signs of the lament and everything bad that happened there. I talk about it almost every Wuthering Waves video, but that giant black hole that you can see in Hulong, that terrifies me. I would be terrified living every day in terror if I knew there was a huge black hole that close. Like, it's terrifying. And then we get an eldritch horror like Leviathan in Renacita, because that's what it reminds me of. It's like some kind of Cthulhu-like character. So whatever we encounter in 3.0 with Laha Roy, I'm all for it. I'm looking so forward to it. I'm looking so forward to seeing a new part of the map, new characters, new lore, a new threat. You know, I'm all for it. This is beautiful, unshaken by the bloodless world. Look at him. He looks like a monster. He looks like something out of a nightmare here. And I guess to certain others, that's what he looks like. Look at him. His hair looks all ragged. He looks like almost like a bird-like monster right here. It's kind of wild how once you get close, you realize he's just a man, you know? Alone I walk, my aura uncontained. You got that right, brother. Like, aura out the wazoo, man. Like, this guy is no joke. He's making Brant and Qiuyuan and all them look like boys in this. Um, a clear wind melts the lingering snow, and I like a clear wind. Like he's a oh man, he's an arrow character, so he uses the wind. So I love all the use of relating to the wind in these lyrics. But I mean, Wuthering Waves. The word wuthering is another word for like a blustery wind. You know, it's not the first time that word's not that has ever been used. The classic story, Wuthering Heights. There's a Genesis album that's called Wind and Wuthering. So I love how they're using a lot of wind references in his song because, for one, he's an arrow character, but also Wuthering Waves. That's part of the game's title. But also this art, it looks like the wind is kind of being blustery a lot. I love the look of that. It looks like he's in the middle of a windstorm in a lot of this, but he's probably the cause of that windstorm. Like, I love this song. I love the art, the imagery. I love how dark and all that it looks. Um, and like, I love how they drew him. Look at that. He looks almost scary there, you know? Like, his hair looks all jagged and his clothes look all messed up. Like, it is wild. But very good song, very good beat, very like it even had like a rap in it, which had a really good flow. Was very like I'm not a huge fan of rap, but when it's rap like this, I'm okay with it. But yeah, very good song. Very I don't know who the artist is, but once again, Kuro Games and the artists they get to do these songs. It's like Kuro could be a game company, an anime company, and a music company all at the same time. But once again, bravo, good job. Very, very well done. Can't wait to play his story tomorrow and see what plays off in that, and then maybe if we get a tie-in to what maybe will happen in 3.0. But even after that, we got 2.8, which will be a precursor to 3.0. But so man, Wuthering Waves has got a lot going for it, and I'm here for it. I can't wait for it. But as always, if you enjoy our content, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button, leave me a comment what you thought about this. Let me know if you were excited about Qiuyuan. But I'm going to wrap it up there for the day. Hope y'all enjoyed watching it with me. And as always, guys, this is Canaan. Me and Jess love you all very, very much. Please stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.